This gaming company close to the Polish border turned its offices into temporary homes for Ukrainian refugees. It's where we first met 72-year-old Alla Devulak, 48 hours after fleeing the war, in shock and alone.
You have family in Chicago?
Desperate to wait out the war with her grandkids in Chicago. 3 weeks later, she's still here, her tourist visa denied. The reason? She couldn't prove she would return to her home country. I don't know what to do, she tells me. I don't know Polish. I can't even ride the bus because I don't understand how. 1 month into the war, millions are in limbo, struggling with the language and finding apartments in overcrowded cities, stuck in temporary shelters. Like Elena Rasikova, her family and 2 dogs living in this sports hall for 8 days. She told me she's now applying for emergency visas to Canada and hopes to stay with friends in the Netherlands for a few weeks while they wait for an answer. Many, like Svetlana Serena and her daughter, don't know where to go.
Do you want to stay in Poland?
I don't know. I think about relatives in USA, maybe in Germany, but I don't know for sure. We don't know what to do next. We want home.
That's what Alla wants, but she knows she can't stay in this shelter and she can't go back. It's impossible now, she says. Where I come from, the worst is just beginning.
And Kelly joins me now. For people like Alla, what is the next step, especially if they want to end up in America?
Well, that's really unclear tonight, Lester. Alla's family wants her to reapply for a visa. They want her and are hopeful that she can join them in the United States. But they're not even sure where to start. And as you said, the Biden administration is saying that 100,000 refugees from Ukraine will be allowed into the United States. But at this point, it's not even clear what the requirements will be.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.